Welcome to our Signature Impact You coaching program interview with our alum, Angela Sims. My name is Robin Engelson, and I am your host, I am your coach, I am your autoimmune expert, and I am the one that will allow you to start living instead of existing. So Angela, welcome. We're so excited to have you here tonight. Angela Sims is a working mom of 2 boys who recently finished my Signature Impact You coaching program and is thriving in life. And I'm so excited to dive in and dig in to some questions so you can all hear from her. Sound good, Angela?
Sounds great.
Amazing. Okay, awesome. So tell me a little bit, let's start off a little bit about your past. What happened in the past? Why did the programs you were involved in that you tried and didn't work and you kept trying and didn't work? And tell me a little bit about your past and what's going on there.
Okay, so in the past, I've done pretty much every diet or type of program that I could think of. I tried everything. I joined the gyms and did the things like that, and went online and did a bunch of research on, what's the newest thing and what everybody else is doing and how do I do it, kind of thing. But it just never really worked well for me. I would start something and I just wouldn't see the results quick enough, or I would get bored, or it just didn't seem like it was the right fit for me, or whatever the reason. And so I would just quit. I would never finish. I never have finished a program other than this one in my past ever. I always ended up quitting.
Isn't that so interesting? Because I don't think you're alone, right? There's so many people that start and stop, and you want the result, but there's something that's missing, whether it's a coach or the accountability or the nutrition or the mindset piece, there's a block that you don't know what it is until you start a program that actually helps you.
Absolutely. And there's so much information out there. Like I said, when I would do the research, I mean, there's a million different articles and there's so many different people saying, oh, you should be doing this. And then someone else is saying, no, you should be doing that. And it's just so overwhelming. You just don't know what to be doing.
Right? There's so much information. And when you start to do the research, that becomes extremely overwhelming. And then you kind of get sidetracked and then you start something else and end up stopping it again because you can't find what you're looking for. Right. Absolutely. Such good points. So tell me a little bit of why you were attracted to me and why you were attracted to my program, the Signature Impact You coaching program.
Okay. So I've known you for a while now. We started out, a long time ago, and I was doing the Herbalife. But that, again, I quit. But it was your energy. It was, we were Facebook friends, so I saw a lot of your the things that you were posting, the positivity that you would post, and just your genuine personality, and the fact that you were always so energetic. It was your energy that I was so drawn to, because you always had a smile on your face. You were always happy. You were, I mean, just like this little, ball of energy all the time. And I just needed that. I was like, every time I saw something that you would post, it would make me smile, it would make me laugh, and it would just make me want what you had.
I love that. And thank you for sharing that, because energy is my number one, right? It's not weight loss, it's energy.
Right.
And a lot of people come to me because of that. It's the energy and the lifestyle. And when you commit to a program and you're dedicated to it and you don't quit, and you have an accountability partner like a coach, you get the results, and you can have exactly what I have. I'm no different than you. I'm a working mom too, but I just chose to make the decision and not quit. And that's the difference. So I love what you said. You were attracted to the energy and the smiling and just the lifestyle that I was living, or I currently am living, because I said yes to myself and because I prioritized myself and didn't quit and had someone to help me do that. Yeah, I love that. So why do you think that you didn't repeat your past and you were successful with my program and my coaching? Like,
so this program is completely different than anything that I've ever done, number one. And with your help, obviously, it, is really what made me not quit. But it was the fact that this program is so different in that it's not just about losing weight or exercising kind of thing. It's more, it's like, it's the inside out kind of program
I love
where
that.
you figure out what's going on
Mhm,
inside, in your mind, in your heart, in your body, and
mhm,
then you work on that, and that allows you to completely change your mindset
mhm.
about nutrition and exercising and dieting. I mean, I don't, in this program, I didn't even diet. You know what I mean? Like I didn't,
Mhm.
there was no foods. I mean, yeah, there were foods that were kind of off limits, and we talked, based off of my, my, how my body tolerated certain foods,
Sure, sure.
but it wasn't like, I wasn't calorie counting, and I wasn't doing any of the stuff that all these other diets make you do, kind
Mhm,
of thing, and we were working more on, the whys
mhm,
of why did I quit all those other programs, and what was it that's holding me back from getting the results that I wanted, and figuring all of that out is what was so different, and what made me successful in this program was because I did more than just come up with a nutrition plan and a exercise routine. I worked on my mindset.
yeah. Spot on. And I love that you are sharing this. It's what happened to you. And I love what you said about working like the inside out. That is so beautiful, Angela. And it's so true. Anyone can give you a nutrition plan and give you a fitness workout plan.
Right.
But are they holding you accountable and truly explaining what that means? Like how to plate your food, what foods serve your body, not the masses, what you can tolerate, what you can't tolerate, and what is the block? We really need to figure out the block on why you started and stopped so many programs in the past,
Right.
because there's a huge block that we worked through together, and it's the inner work that allows us to, as you said it completely spot on, that allows us to understand and find the result in the nutrition, find the result in the accountability, and find the result in the fitness. And when you don't harp on those things, it actually comes naturally when you release the block of why you started and stopped so many times before. But
Right.
this program with me is so different because we truly work on your mindset, and we work on rewriting your story that you get to define. So there
Right.
are no blocks, right? Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
absolutely. And share with us, what do you feel is your biggest transformation and or result?
So the biggest transformation for me, it was definitely is definitely the mindset, for sure. It's just rethinking, um everything, and just having a different outlook on you know what nutrition can actually be, and the life that I'm living, kind of thing. It's hard to put into words, but and then I would think that my biggest, thing that I took away, like my biggest, what do you call it?
Your
What was the
result?
result?
Result.
Thank you.
Sure.
Was, definitely like my, just the fact that the energy that I have, and
Mhm,
the way that I feel like I'm living life now, where it's
mhm,
more, I'm happier, my moods are better,
mhm,
my energy level is up, and I just
mhm.
don't feel like I'm just so blah all the time, and I'm not miserable. I actually am happy.
Yes, I love that. And remember one of our coaching sessions, you had that aha moment and you were like, you know what, Robin, I'm not miserable anymore. I'm
Right.
happy.
Yeah.
Like my family is noticing it. My coworkers are noticing it. I notice it. I wake up energized and excited for the day. The nutrition part, I'm not counting calories. I'm not trying to count this or that, or it's just mindful eating and understanding the nutrition that serves your body. And it's not a diet, because a diet's a fad, it doesn't last. It's a lifestyle.
Right.
And you said that spot on. You're just happier. And when you're happier, you're healthier and everything flows through the day. And it's because you got to rewrite your story. You broke through the past, what was holding you back. We all have a past, and no fault to anybody, but there are certain things that we don't want to carry anymore as an adult or as a parent ourselves, right? So we
Right.
get to release them. And the fact that you did the work, the inner work, It's so beautiful, and I can see it in your face. I can see it. If you know, if we were to show a video of our first session, your
Yeah.
facial expressions were very different than at the end or right now, for that matter. You were not smiling half as much. You were just like what you said, black. And I always say, you know, I help you get from existing to living.
Mhm.
That's the purpose of what I do. And it's my purpose to help you live and bring your authentic self to the world, because that's what we want. That's who you are. You're not, you know, we're not created on this earth just to wake up, work, cook dinner for our kids and go to bed and repeat, right? That's not what we're put here for. We get to be happy and we get to do things in our life. And, you know, and it's really so important to be able to do that inner work. And what you said, like, you're happy now, you're living, and you have a better purpose. You always had a purpose, but your purpose is so much more meaningful because you've done the work and you know what it's like. And you're setting that example for your kids, which is so powerful, Angela. So proud of you. So good. So good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I just want to ask, so I know there was something we were working through that you had never done before. And you told me that you're a workaholic. And I said, okay, let's dig into this. And this was one of our best sessions, because I believe that it was something in your past that was holding you back. And we worked through this on the mindset part, and it allowed you to do something that you've never done before. So if you could share with us what that experience was and what the result is.
So I am a complete workaholic. And yes, it was, it's been an issue for a very long time. I see it as being, I used to view it as being a dedicated employee and loyal and that kind of thing, where I would never take vacation time. I would never call in sick. I would never go anywhere or do anything, because I felt like I was needed at work all the time. You know, I had to be there. And so you and I spoke and we worked through that, and you told me that it was fear that was holding me back.
Yes.
And it was. And so now my outlook on that is that I deserve and I've earned the time, and I deserve to take a vacation
Yes, you do.
and spend time with my family and take time for
Mhm.
myself, and
Mhm.
that my work will still be there when I get
That's
back.
right. That's absolutely right. And what did you do just recently about that?
I put in vacation time.
Oh my gosh. I remember that phone call you called. I said, I remember saying to you, I know it's not our coaching session, but when you put that in, you call me and you let me know when it's approved, because I'm 100% sure it's going to be approved, and you're going to feel this huge weight lift off your shoulder, and it's going to be freedom. And you called me and you were so excited and so happy. It was the best call I got that day. And I was just so ecstatic for you, because you did the inner work to
Mhm.
have the outer result. Right. And
Right.
so, and now your kids get to go on vacation this summer with you, and you get to experience a whole new world that you haven't experienced yet in life, and you broke through the fear. So I'm so proud of you for that, because fear is something that doesn't exist. It's a made up story in our head. We replay it so many times in our head that we actually think it's true, and it's not the truth. It's what we believe is the truth. So we get to, you know, rewrite that story and say it's not true, and this is how it was, and this is how it is now, and I get to do this because we did the inner work. So that is just so incredible. And so I can't wait to get the phone call after vacation and hear exactly, you know, where you went and how you did it and what happened and experiences, and, you know, the stories that your kids are going to remember forever, because
Yeah.
their mom took a stance and chose herself so she could choose them. And that is powerful. That's why we do the inner work, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And share with me as well with your nutrition, because I know we worked on your nutrition quite a bit as well. And it came to you pretty quickly. Like you snapped into it. Really, I don't want to say snapped into it, but you really adapted to the nutrition and the protocol and what served you really fast. And then you would text me pictures on Taco Tuesday, or you say, I'm at the grocery store, I want to get this and that. Does that make sense? And, you know, so share with us a little bit about, you know, your nutrition journey and how it worked for you in my program.
So nutrition was probably, I don't want to say the easiest part, but it was the part that I had to change the least. I was already kind of a very good eater when it came to, you know, I don't eat fast food. I don't eat sweets or candies or cookies or, and I prepare all of my meals already, every night. So that part of it I already had down packed. But um there were things that I learned about my nutrition that you opened my eyes to, because we did talk about, what do you eat? You went through that whole, what do you eat in a day kind of thing.
Yeah.
And, I learned that obviously I wasn't getting enough protein, and that was part of the reason why my energy level was low.
Yeah.
And then I learned that I may have an intolerance to dairy, because we cut out dairy in my diet, and that has been, I mean, amazing. I think that that was probably the biggest change in my diet, was no dairy, but it wasn't even hard. It wasn't hard. So,
Right.
um, but it just really like, it flowed. Like I really took what you said to heart. Like I know that you were there to help me, and you were not telling me to do something that, number one, you thought was a bad idea. Obviously, if you're telling me to do it, there's a reason. So why
Yeah.
not do it? So I just went with it, and I did it, and it became this simple nutrition plan for me. Where,
Mhm.
yeah,
And that I love that, because, it's like you invested in yourself with a coach who's been there, done that. I'm dairy free as well. So I knew how to coach you on that, right?
yeah,
So it's not like I'm sharing something that I haven't done myself.
right,
And so I just love how quickly you apply things. And it's a testament to you and how much you want the results, and really how much you want to get results and feel good and live and thrive and be
right.
that person that you can be.
Right. I
And
just looked at it as, why, everything else I did failed. So why not do this, go
Mhm.
all in and do this?
Mhm.
And what do I have to lose? If it failed, I'm right where I was before. But what if it didn't fail, which it didn't?
Amazing.
So
Are you shocked about that?
yeah. No, I'm not shocked. I'm pleasantly surprised.
There you go. I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And that's true. Like, what are the odds? Like, if it works, awesome. If it doesn't, no problem. On to
Right.
the next, right?
Right.
But I knew it was going to work,
Yeah.
but it's just a matter of you knowing it's going to work and wanting it to work. That's the
Right.
difference, right? And putting in the work, because it is different than anything you've ever tried before. Bringing it back to the whole mindset piece and the accountability and nutrition and the fitness, and it's just everything in one. And that's what sets me apart as a coach, is that I get to coach you on all of those pieces successfully, because I've done it all
Yeah.
successfully, and I'm living proof. And now Angela is living proof. It's working. It works. It's life changing. And I'm just so proud of you. So, so proud of you. And so, if there's one tip that you can give people, people that are thinking about joining my program, they're on the fence, they're not sure if it's the right fit. What's one tip you can give them that would hands down have them sign up today?
Oh man, that's tough. I would just, I'd say just do it. You know what I mean? Like just take that leap. If you're like me and you did it all, you've done it all, and nothing's worked, and you just feel like you are at the end of your ropes, and you are at a loss and don't know what to do next. I would say this is what to do next, because it will work. And Robin is amazing, and she will guide you and handhold and answer a million trillion questions every day, and never be irritated, or you're always available. So I would say that, just take that leap and try it. What do you have to lose?
I love that. And the time is always now. There's
Mhm.
no time like the present. The past is gone, the future's unknown. When you live in the now, you can change your life. And
Mhm.
that's the power in it. So I love that response. It's spot on. So if you're on the fence and you're thinking about it, prioritize yourself. It's not selfish, it's necessary, because you can either pay for your health now or you can pay for it later. And it's going to be way more expensive later on when you haven't taken care of your health. So if you're interested in my Signature Impact You coaching program, down below in the comments or the notes, I'm going to go ahead and put my link. Sign up for a call with me. It's only 15 minutes. That's how Angela got started. We'll get on a call together. We'll get crystal clear on exactly what's going on with you and set up a plan of action of how I can help you. And then you get to decide if you're a hell yes or a hell no. And there's no hard feelings either way. But I guarantee you that when you go all in, you will become a new person and transform in ways that you have no idea that were even possible or existed. And I am available to help you do that. And I'm excited to help you do that. It's my mission to help people be healthier and happier by way of nutrition, fitness, mindset, and accountability to bring out their unique greatness to the world. Nobody can be you except for you. So I'm excited to have the opportunity to work with you. And Angela's living proof of what is possible. So I want to just have one quote here. So I love Pitbull. Like, if you know, you know, right? I'm a huge Pitbull diehard fan, and I am just so excited. I love him. I love to dance. I'm a big dancer. So here we go. So this is about working through fear. And, you know, there's so many quotes you can find, so many people, but this just resonates with me. You know, as Pitbull says, forget everything and run, or forget everything and rise. So the choice is always yours. Are you going to rise up, or are you going to run? And it's always in your hands. So thank you for listening. Thank you, Angela, for being here and being a testament to what's possible for working moms to stop existing and start living and thriving in their own way from the inside out with my signature Impact You coaching program. And if you would, please put on your cap. We have a little, I want to say something to you. So since Angela did graduate my program, we had a little graduation ceremony last week, but what we're going to do now is, oh, you look so good. You look so official.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Amazing. All right, here we go. So Angela Sims, I am so proud of you. You took a leap of faith. You were exhausted. You were not living. You were absolutely just existing. You knew there was more for your life. You knew you had it in you and you just didn't know how to get there. Thank you, thank you, thank you for trusting me in your journey to get you from where you were to where you are now. It is my pleasure and my honor to congratulate you on graduating from the Signature Impact You coaching program. And if you could take your tassel and put it to the other side, and it's official. Thank you so much. Congratulations. And I cannot wait to hear and see what's in store for you in the next few months and next year. Congratulations, Angela.
Thank you, Robin.
You're so welcome.